Hey guys, what's up? What's going on? Welcome to my corner of the internet. Today we're going to be talking about it's hard being a mom. If you haven't noticed, my Monday videos now are going to be my Let's Talk series. The last two were Let's Talk Psychology, and then today is going to be Let's Talk It's Hard Being a Mom. If you like these kind of videos, please let me know down below, but don't forget to tap that subscribe button, that notification bell, and that thumbs up button. And let's get started. So today I wanted to talk about something that I feel like isn't really talked about and it isn't really on social media, and it's, well, the truth about being a mom and really how hard it truly is to be a mom, and how it can really kind of spiral out to like making you feel inadequate and like, are you doing enough? And the answer is yes, you are doing enough, you know. But yeah, that's what I kind of wanted to talk about today. So prior to me being a mom, I knew it was going to be hard, but no one can help you understand exactly how hard it is until your child arrives. Like, my mom used to tell me all the time when I was pregnant, like, I hated being pregnant. My mom was like, you think it's hard now, like just wait till the baby gets here. And I was like, oh god, like, thanks mom, you're really helping me like look forward to this time in my life. But anyways, when you get on social media, like, nobody shows like the nitty gritty gross parts. Like, everything is so glorified with the cute mommy and me outfits and like the cute walks and the cute little smiles, just like all the cute shit that comes with having children. And I'm not here dissing anybody out there that's like that does it, because guess what, I do the mommy and me outfits too. That's what they're called, right? Where you have like matching outfits with your kid. Listen, I do it too. My kid is finally at that age where it's easier to find matching outfits. So I'm not hating on anybody. I'm just saying. But why is it that nobody wants to talk about the gross parts, right? Because it's gross. Like, nobody ever warned me about blowout diapers and just really how hard it is. Like, not even just blowout diapers, but like being up all night and breastfeeding. That's like a whole other situation. Like, how hard breastfeeding really truly was. This brush sucks. Okay, sorry guys. And like colic, nobody talked about colic or anything like that. Everybody just wanted to talk about all the really cute things and telling me how great it's gonna be to have a child, okay? But like, and another thing, how come nobody told me that I would no longer be able to take a shit in peace? Like, seriously, like, nobody tells you that you're trying to poop and then you have like your child like knocking at the door. What are you doing? Let me in. Okay, we're talking about healthy boundaries here. Like, that is not a healthy boundary. Like, can I just like have 10 minutes to myself, please? Okay, nobody talks about all of that stuff. But I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I love being a mom, I do. But I just want to talk about all the real stuff about how hard it really is to be a mom. And that, like, let's make a community here about how hard it is to be a mom. And let's talk about the real hard shit, you know? There's like no instruction manual that comes with your kid. Like, when your kid's born, there's not like an instruction manual that's like specialized just for your kid, because all kids are different, all kids are special. Like, people say, oh, all kids are different, blah, 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 blah. But after you give birth, you're in the hospital for 2 days. And then they're like, go on and be a mom. And you're like, but wait, I don't know what I'm doing. But like, there's no like special instruction manual that says, baby, insert name here, like, you know, like, yeah, there are books out there that like talks about parenting, and there's psychology books that talks about parenting and child development and like what you should do and what you shouldn't do and stuff like that. But like, here's the thing. Again, all kids are different, and just because one thing works for your child doesn't mean it's going to work for the next child, and so on, right? And I feel guilty saying these things of like, hey, it's hard being a mom and stuff like that, because I understand there are people who would die to be parents. Like, you know, they're like, that's all they want in the world is to be a parent, right? I get that. So I feel guilty sitting here and complaining about how hard it is to be a mom, but I'm not complaining. I'm just expressing how I feel and how probably legit all moms feel, okay? But my feelings shouldn't be dismissed because I feel guilty, because again, I understand that there are people out there who want to be parents and they can't be parents, or two, like, I'm just kidding, that want to be parents who are struggling to become parents. Like, I get that. Or number two, I'm told that my child is very easy. Okay, but should that dismiss my struggles sometimes? No, because again, all kids are different. We all have different walks in life, and we're all meant to have this thing called life as human beings. Just because what my journey is different from your journey, it shouldn't dismiss my feelings, just shouldn't dismiss your feelings. Like, we should all just be here for each other and like say, hey, I know what that feels like, instead of no, mom shaming me or mom shaming the other person. Like, why? Hold on, guys, I gotta prime my face. I think if a lot of us could just sit down and talk about our struggles and be real with one another, it would make parenting, it would make life so much easier, right? But I also feel like we're wired to not talk about the bad, and we're also told not to compare, right? Aren't we told all of these things? And since we're told not to do all of these things, and like don't compare your life to this person's life, like your journey is different, so then why do we? Right? Like, have you ever questioned, well, we're told not to compare, we're told we have different walks in life and all of these things, so then why do we compare? I think going back to, if we could all just sit down and like talk about our struggles and talk about not hiding in the bathroom, not being able to take a poop in peace, or, you know, or God forbid, you know what we do? Waiting for the kids to go to sleep so you can have the last chocolate bar or the last ice cream bar, because you don't want to share because they ate all of the ice cream and you want something for yourself. Like, why can't we all just talk about these things, right? For once, and be like, yo, I know what it's like. I hide in the bathroom, or I cried in the bathroom yesterday, or like, sometimes my child, I don't know where all these mood swings come from, or why they're so emotional. My point of all of those examples was like, we all know that we've done each and every one of those, okay? We've done it all. I don't want to hear, I've never hid in the bathroom and cried. Get out of here. Bye. Because we've all done it. All of my mom friends have told me, listen, I've locked myself in the bathroom and I've cried. And sometimes we just need a good cry. I'm sorry. I'm not laughing because it's funny. I laugh when I'm uncomfortable. For some reason, talking about this stuff makes me uncomfortable. I don't know. I'm just in an awkward person apparently. I don't know. Hold on. I'm gonna do my eyeliner and I'll be right back. A lot of people ask me why I've been single for so long. Okay, as of 2021, I have been single for 3 years. Okay, I haven't dated, I haven't talked to anybody. Why? Because I have looked at myself as damaged goods. Okay, so before you come at me, let me explain. Okay, and before you come at me like that you're a single mom and that you're not damaged goods, hold on. Okay, this is where I feel like I'm a little crazy because I have a lot of single moms. So it's funny because I look at my single mom friends like bad bitches. Like, they are the biggest badasses that I will ever know in my life. They are strong, they are independent, they are beautiful, they are like everything. They are entrepreneurs, they have great careers, etc. But why is it that when it came to me, I saw myself as damaged goods and that nobody would want me? And that like nobody would want to date me, and that I don't deserve love, and I don't deserve to be in a relationship, like an intimate relationship. After a lot of thought and a very good heart-to-heart that I had with a friend probably a month ago, it came to my realization, it's my culture. I am full Korean, and we're kind of still stuck in our old ancient ways, I guess. Like, I mean, there's really no other way to say it. Please don't be offended by me saying ancient. I'm just saying it's very traditional. Our culture is very, very traditional. Having children out of wedlock is a big no-no, and that's what I did. I had a child out of wedlock. I didn't want to get married to my daughter's dad, and I was the one who decided to walk away. I was the one who said, I don't want to do this with you, and I chose my happiness, and I chose to be selfish, and I walked away. And for those of you who may not believe that, like, oh, a lot of Koreans aren't stuck in their own ways or the old ways, yeah, they are. Because when I was with my daughter's dad, I was at like a family get together. It was, I think, my nephew's birthday. Fun fact, Asian people, well, the Korean culture at least, when your cousins have kids, their kids are your nieces and nephews, not your cousins, okay? Korean culture is all about Asian respect. It's all about respect, okay? So if my 14-year-old niece ran around calling me by my first name, no, not okay. But anyways, going back to the story, I was with my daughter, and at the time I was still with her dad. My cousin's friend's mom saw me, and she's like, oh, you have a baby, when did you get married? How come I wasn't invited to the wedding? Like, just overly excited that I had a child, but also thought that I was married, and I don't know, made this big adult move finally, because apparently nobody thinks I'm ever gonna get married. I don't know. But I told her, I was like, no, I'm not married. Like, yeah. And like the look of shame and disappointment in her face, like if I could have like gotten it, it was just like, and I was just like, and I know, like, I wasn't upset with her. I was just like, okay, well, I understand where she's coming from. It's our culture. Because even when my parents found out, they told me to get married. Anyways, that's a whole other story. Anyways, moving on. Going back to me being a single mom, feeling this shame, me being the youngest on my dad's side, and just bringing all this shame upon the family because I was born here in America. I had all of these opportunities that my other cousins didn't have, and me getting pregnant out of wedlock and having a halfy child was just like shame, like ultimate shame. Like, how dare you? How dare you? I mean, my mom's family isn't as like traditional, thank God, thank God. And I'm closer to my mom's side of the family, so I didn't really care. But yeah, like, and because I was raised so traditionally and I had all of these crazy thoughts of like me not being worthy and me not being a badass like all of my other friends, I just really saw myself as damaged goods and that I don't deserve to be in a relationship and I don't deserve to be loved, and yeah, just shame. That's it, I guess. Anyways, so because of all of these factors, I thought that I wasn't worth being in a relationship, and after a lot of therapy I realized, like, in my heart to heart, I realized that, like, yeah, just because I did all of these things, for once I had to do something selfish, and that was me picking my happiness over my daughter's happiness. Or my daughter, I don't want to say my daughter's happiness, because I think that everyone involved is now happier and in a better place than where we were. And again, it's hard being a mom, and me deciding to break up my family was probably the hardest decision that I've ever had to do. And nobody ever talks about that. Nobody ever talks about how hard it is to choose me. No, I didn't put on highlighter. Nobody ever talks about moms choosing, like, hey, I want to be happy and I deserve to be happy and I'm gonna go and do that. And if they do and they talk about it out loud, you're a selfish bitch, and everybody thinks you're a horrible person, but you're not, because guess what? Yeah, you decided to have a kid, and if your children are happy, isn't that all that matters? And your kids want to see you happy. So anyways, my point is, regardless of what you're going through, remember that that too shall pass. Like that saying that everybody always says, like, this too shall pass. Just remember that, and everybody has good days and bad days, and we all go through rough times, but it'll all work out. Know that when you're crying in the bathroom alone, thinking like, holy shit, I can't do this anymore, you're not the only one. Like, there's someone out there crying in a bathroom too. And it's okay to say it's hard being a mom, and it's okay to feel what you're feeling right now, and there's nothing wrong with it. But just always remember to breathe, and you're doing great. Bye, guys.